Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and the Son, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Akah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Hey, this is GMS Arkansas, coming with another lesson. We are here for the elect and elect only of the 12 tribes of Israel, Judah, the so-called Negroes, Yahweh, Most High praise, Benjamin, the so-called West Indian Jamaicans, right, son of the right. It says Levi, the so-called Haitians, lawyer, join unto me, right? On the sign, we'll go from the sign. Ephraim, the so-called Puerto Ricans, Aparium, meaning fruitful. Gad, the North American Indians, means truth. And Gad is the Hebrew word. Asher, Colombia to Uruguay. Ashar, meaning happy. Simeon, or Shemaiah, the so-called Dominicans, affliction heard. Manasseh, the so-called Cubans, Manashah, made to forget. Zebulon is Zabala, which is Guatemala to Panama, which means dwelling. Naphtali is Argentina to Chile. Naphtaliar, okay, which means my wrestling. Reuben, Rabawan, Seminole Indians. C is a son. And Issachar, the so-called Mexicans. Yashashkar, he is higher. These are the 12 tribes of Israel who our big brother Yahweh Shai is coming to redeem. 1/3 the elect. 2/3 is set up for destruction. And that destruction draweth nigh because we are in the end times. We're at that time of the end. It's manifested. Everything is being made known. It's being manifested to the prophets. And the Most High revealed his secrets unto the servants, the prophets, okay? He showed this word unto Jacob. His statutes and judgments unto Israel, okay? He is showing it and manifested to the servants. And we come out week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom of America, a.k.a. Babylon, a.k.a. Egypt, a.k.a. Sodom and Gomorrah, which will be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. And that destruction draweth nigh. And we're going to start out with 2nd Esdras 16:1. It says, woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Okay? So this is representation of America right here. Verse 2, it says, girt up yourselves with clothes of sack, and in hell bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. Right? So we telling the nation of Israel, 2/3, and you Edomites, your destruction is at hand. Because 2/3 of our own people, you have walked hand in hand with this Edomite. Okay? So your destruction is nigh too. Because pursuant to Zechariah 13:8, the Lord say 2/3 of my people, you gonna basically die, man. Okay? But the 1/3 gonna be left therein. So verse 2, girt up yourselves with clothes of sack, because it's gonna be plenty wailing, plenty mourning in that day when the Lord bring that destruction. Okay? When he totally annihilates America, it's going to be a lot of mourning and wailing for you people of you other nations who are on the other side. Whereas the Lord didn't totally destroy your country, you're going to be wailing because pockets going to be hit here and there, but total America is going to be destroyed. And America is a cash cow for a lot of you countries, pursuant to Revelations, the 18th chapter. Okay? A lot of countries bring goods to America to be sold in these containers that come into these harbors on these coastal states. That's going to be cut short. So the old honey hole of America is about to be cut off for a lot of you countries. So he says, bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? So it says, sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? Now, back to verse 2, I'm going to read that again. Girt up yourselves with clothes of sack, and beheld, and clothes and sack and hair, and bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. Because, hey, one thing about it, Esau thinks his land is going to be forever. So in the Psalms 49:11, the inward thought is that their houses are going to be forever. Okay? And when you read in Daniel the 12th chapter, the 3rd verse, it says, only the wise is going to understand. Who are the wise? The elect. They the only ones going to understand. Who are going to get up and go push this word. Okay? Now, it says, I'm going to read verse 3. And it says, a sword, this is 2nd Ezra 16:3. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? And that sword is what? It's going to be famine, calamities, but utterly it's going to be the nuclear destruction. And who's going to stop it? Because the Lord is going to bring these conditions on you. Okay? It is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua that's going to cause all this. All right? It says, a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? So what can you do once these thermonuclear missiles, right? Which, when you read in Isaiah 54:16, the Smiths created these weapons for the destruction. The Lord said, I created the waste to destroy. These are creations that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua gave these Edomites the ability to create for his destruction. And when they're shot, who could turn them back? No one. Okay? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? You could quench a regular house fire. They have fire trucks for that, but who's going to quench a thermonuclear fire when you're dealing with million degrees heat? Something that's gonna flow over the plains of America and sweep across it like a broom. They call it the besom of destruction, the broom of destruction. Who's going to be able to stop it? Okay. It says, and plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? So all these calamities that are going to be sent unto you, this is how you know it's going to be the end. Okay. Did not the Lord destroy Egypt? He destroyed it with what? He destroyed it with the different pestilence and famines. Then he ultimately destroyed the army in the Red Sea. The Lord is going to destroy America with this thermonuclear destruction. Thus said the Lord, thus said the Bible. You can read in many chapters. Revelation 9, Isaiah 34, Isaiah 66, Isaiah 63. Okay? And Yahushua is coming to do that work. And this is a true depiction of who Yahushua is, pursuant to Revelations 1 and 13 through 15. Okay? Hair of wool, eyes red as fire, skin made of bronze. Okay? It is not this image here. That's a false image. Okay? This is a false image. The word devil means deceiver. So you're being deceived to think that this is the Heavenly Father. This was an actual man that lived, Cesare Borgia. Okay? Second son of Alexander VI of Rome. Okay? This is who they painted to be the Christ, which is called iconoclasm. Okay? It's a motive behind this. A religious and a political motive that was behind this painting. Painted by Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo. Okay? And I don't know which one. I can't remember who. They might have chose Michelangelo's painting. I'm not for sure which one. But they were the ones who did the paintings for these pictures. I think it might have been Michelangelo's one they chose. But this is a false image. This is the true image. This is who you're going to see that's going to come back riding on that white horse, which is a chariot. Okay, which represents power when he come back. It is glory and his strength. Okay. Isaiah 47, he said, I will not meet thee as a man. He's going to meet you in his glory. Okay. Verse 5, plagues, this is 2nd Ezra 16:5. Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? Verse 6, may any man drive away a hungry lion in the woods, or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it is beginning to burn. Okay? Go back to a lion in the woods. When a lion's hungry, who's gonna basically take the food away? No one. So who's gonna quench it? Okay? Read Amos 5th chapter. Okay? Who desire the day of the Lord? The day of the Lord is gonna be missiles, it's gonna be chariots, it's gonna be fire, there's gonna be no escape. Okay? It's gonna be like you running from a lion, you met a bear, and then you're running from a bear, and then you got away from a bear, and it said, what, a snake bit you. Okay? One dilemma gonna be after another. Like the scripture says, it's gonna be sorrows and bewailing in this place, man. Okay? 2nd Ezra 16 and 7. May one turn again the arrow that is shot from a strong archer. So when an arrow is shot from an archer, can it return? No, an arrow goes straight. It's not a boomerang, okay? So the archer right here is dealing, the archer is the one who puts the arrow in the bow and releases it. So the archer right here, what it speaks of in verse 7, okay, this archer is basically the missile silos. Okay, it represents the missile silos that the missiles are going to come out of. It says, the mighty Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai sendeth the plague, and who is he that could drive them away? A fire that goes forth from his wrath, and who is it that may quench it? Okay? Who is it that may quench it? Read Jeremiah 4 and 4. All right? It says, a fire shall go away from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? Okay? So what he's saying, that lightning that he's going to cast from out of that lightning is going to be the lasers that are shot from them chariots, man. Okay? The Lord said in Amos 6, "Is not evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it." So the Lord is going to cause all this destruction that's about to come upon America. Okay? Verse 11, the Lord shall threaten, and who shall be utterly beaten to powder at his presence, man. The people that are against the Lord, the people of America, the ones who are going to be beat to powder. Okay? It tells you that. 2nd Ezra 13 and 8. Okay? It speaks of how he's going to be the breath, the flaming breath. Okay? It's going to basically beat you to powder. It speaks of that in 2nd Ezra 13. Okay? And read Luke 12 and 49. What if it already kindled? Okay? All right? And it says, verse 12, 2nd Ezra 16 and 12. The earth quaketh and the foundations thereof. The sea arises up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also, before the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, and before the glory of his power. Okay? So the Lord is going to send those thermonuclear missiles on this, and this foundation is going to shake. The foundation of America. It's going to shake, man. You got missiles that basically blow up before they hit the earth. Okay? They'll blow up before they hit the earth. And they'll spread across, as you see, the ones you see on the film. You got some that they're going to shoot in the water. Okay? You got some they're going to shoot in the water. It's going to blow up in the marina, what they call the marina. Okay? It's going to cause tsunamis. So who's going to stop this? No one. All right. Verse 13, 2 Ezra 16 and 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, and his arrows that he shooteth are sharp, these thermonuclear missiles. But they are using an analogy to an archer, because when an archer shoots arrows, they're going to go straight forth until they hit a target. Okay? They're going to go straight forth until they hit a target. Even if you shoot them in the air, if you shoot them high in the air, the same arrows are going to make a loop and they're going to come down to the earth. Okay? For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the earth. So these arrows, when they be shot, he said they would not miss. So the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, is basically going to be directing these missiles. The angels themselves are going to be riding on these missiles. They're going to hit their targets, man. The Lord has allowed Esau this capability to have these missiles with this technology, this missile guided technology, with these defense systems, the jammers that they're going to be able to jam America's defense system, and the missiles are going to hit the targets, man. Okay. They're beginning to be shot until what, the end, and it says to the end of the world. So they're going to be shot from Russia. Okay? America is the end of the world. Because the known world back then was over there in Europe and Rome, that area, Middle East. That was the known part of the world, and the end of the world was what you know of as America now, which these missiles are going to be shot. You know? They didn't have this technology years ago. So we witnessing right before, we were witness to everything right before the missiles come. Okay? We're going to witness the return of Yahweh Shai. Because in Acts, the first chapter, they was amazed when he went up. And the angel said, what? You men of Galilee, why you stand gazing? The same way that Yahweh Shai left is the same way he going to come back. So he left on a chariot and he's going to come back on a chariot. Okay? He's going to come back, but this time he's going to be in his glory, and he's coming back to destroy and take the crowns of you nations, pursuant to what? Revelations, the 19th chapter. Okay? He's coming to take the crowns of you nations. Total annihilation and total destruction. And thermonuclear, hey, it's going to be, you put that uranium and that plutonium together and create this fusion, or fission, it's not fusion, but fission, and it's going to be a destructive effect, man. All right? It says, I'm going to go to verse 14, 2 Ezra 16 and 14. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return until they come upon the earth, because they're going to be shot from the silos from these other countries up into the stratosphere. And once they get into the stratosphere, they're going to be able to come across from one end of the earth to the other, which they have said that this technology, the flight of this technology, could be at least 29 to 35 minutes in flight time. You're talking 7,000 to 8,000 miles in like 35 minutes. That's fine. That's fast. Okay, that's fast. You're not gonna have time to do nothing. And the Lord is orchestrating this whole thing. So now is the time when you should seek the Lord while he may be found, pursuing Isaiah 55. Okay, because pursuing the Amos the 8th chapter, the famine of the word is going to go out, and we're not going to be out here no more. Okay? Because the time of Jacob's trouble is here. Okay? The Lord is getting ready to bring hell on the nation of Israel, the 2/3, and test the elect men. We're going to be tested as well. Okay? Because the scriptures say that we're going to scarcely be saved. I think that's, I want to say 1 Peter's 4th chapter. I want to say it's the 18th verse, if I'm not mistaken. second Esdras 16 and 15.